Does men caring about body count make them insecure? Maybe. Not all men, myself included, ever consider half the things Brian says why it matters for him. They could worry how they stack versus others.
There you go.
So
Thank
you're saying
you.
ever consider half the things Brian says why it matters for him? They could worry how they stack. Wait, so is he in favor of my position on body
Brian
count?
needs to change his tone.
But he might still agree with me, despite
I
his
don't
criticisms
think
of my
so.
tone. Not a man myself ever consider half the things Brian say why it matters for him. They could worry how they stack versus others. So you're saying I care? I'm making that. I care about how I stack up versus their previous partners, or is that your position? Brian needs
No,
to change
he's
his tone.
saying that they should worry about how it stacks up against people who aren't you. That's his point.
Wait, they could worry about how they. Wait, could you explain that? Still don't.
Yeah,
really
so
understand.
he's saying these are just your preferences, Brian. Not all of us believe that. That's what he's saying, basically.
Right. And that's what I was going back to saying, that we can agree to disagree. Not
There is
everybody
no-
has the
I
same
refuse.
beliefs.
I'm firm in my
I know that
beliefs.
you're firm in that,
I refuse to
Brian, but
agree
we
to
can be
disagree on
adults sometimes and
No,
go
I'm
by
a
that.
petulant child who refuses to change his opinion on things. Look,
But we still need to treat each other with respect, though.
okay, when it comes to the body count thing, unless the guy's a cuck, there's no sane man who ever thinks, I really wish this girl I'm dating or my girlfriend or my wife, I really wish she slept with more men before she met me. No, that thought never crosses a sane man's mind.
So what's your body count?
How is that at all relevant to the conversation?
Well, I was just wanting to know because you asked everybody theirs. I just want to know yours.
Well, it's convenient that it's kind of funny that you're asking me that question when you yourself and every single person.
If you don't
here
want to answer, that's
at the
fine. I'm not going to
table-
pressure you, but I was
But
just
it's just
asking.
funny that well, I'm not going to answer, but
Okay,
it's just
that's
funny that
fine.
you're asking when everyone here refused, including yourself, to answer that
And I was just
question.
asking, and you have the right to refuse, and that's optional.
Yeah, cool. But do you think there are guys out there, like with their head on their shoulders properly, that are thinking, I really wish this girl who I'm talking to slept with more men?
I don't
In
think
what
that.
world is
I
that
feel
ever
like
the case?
There's not going to be 100% of guys that agree with you, though. But I do
And
think
those
that,
guys who disagree with me are cucks.
and that's your opinion on that.
It's not an opinion.
But I
it's-
believe that if they don't have an issue with them, then that's a personal opinion to themselves. And if
Sure, I
they
think
personally
sure.
don't, if they can get past that and be like, okay, she did X, Y, Z before we were together, that's their opinion. And now
Mm-hmm.
let's go back to where we were saying, hey, I don't like that, blah, 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 blah. That doesn't make them insecure because they're telling us that they don't like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how would that make them a cuck if they're accepting somebody as who they are for what they are? You know what I mean?
A man who is desirous of dating a woman who has slept with a fuck ton of men, I think you're getting into cuck territory there.
But I mean, even with the official definition, if you have a man who you're dating and you're engaged in prostitution, then he would be allowing his significant other to sleep with other men. That would be cuckoldry. Definitionally cuckoldry.
I'm not going to save you. Why are you looking at me?
I'm not looking. I'm just saying, like,
I have a question. Can I ask a question? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Do any of the men that you see, do you think they feel loved by you? Like really loved, or just physically? Like
the guys.
do you think they have yeah. How do you think they feel?
Yeah, I have, like,
Do you think they think that you love them?
they know that I care for them and that I have love for them, my regulars.
Okay. I'm just curious. I don't know. I didn't really have anywhere to go with that. I was just wondering what you thought.
Okay. All right. We got some more chats here.